name is Marvin Taylor, and I am 31 years old, and I am married with a small child. And I chose CASA because it is a great organization. It definitely has great people working for them. They don't just show up during the holiday season to hand out things to kids and other people. CASA actually takes time to get to know the child. They actually take time to develop relationships with each single case, each single foster parent, each single child. Everybody related to that child, they try to form a relationship with. And that was definitely very valuable in my reason for joining CASA. I actually heard about it when I read it in a newspaper article one day. And I just knew I had to get a part of CASA. I didn't exactly know what I was going to do or how exactly I was going to be involved, but I just knew I had to be a part of it. Just helping out, seeing the smile on the kids' faces, and actually getting to know them is extremely rewarding. Just knowing that I'm impacting them in a very small way that may reap a big harvest later on is a very big reason, and the main reason I joined CASA.
As far as why I chose CASA, I think in any community there are a lot of different opportunities to volunteer, and they're all worthwhile organizations. But I think the thing that attracted me was that I was very fortunate to grow up in what I would consider a typical or a normal American family. I have 3 brothers and a sister and 2 parents, and I grew up in a very stable home. And I think with CASA, once I learned what CASA was and what CASA does, it was an opportunity for me to try to help a child who, through really no fault of their own, really hasn't been that fortunate. And with my child, normally I think what we work towards, or the goal with CASA, is to find a permanent, stable home for the child to live in. And my child is a little bit older, just a teenage boy, and unfortunately we weren't able to find a permanent place for him. So what I've been working with him over the past couple of years is learning how to live on his own when he becomes an adult at 18. Work with him on completing his education, on simple things like what to do as far as finding an apartment, how to write a check, how to go grocery shopping, things that I think all of us take for granted. And these children, a lot of them, because they haven't grown up in a stable family environment, they've never learned how to do these things.
Part of the impact that I believe that I had on my CASA child was basically showing him a lot of the consequences of some of the actions that he was having. He lashed out a lot, he ran away a lot, dabbled in drugs, suspended from school. I actually sat down with him and explained a lot of the consequences that would happen from a lot of the actions that he did. And once we actually sat down and saw and put together a plan of things he wanted to accomplish, he slowly but surely began to start taking the ear to what I was telling him. And a lot of the stuff that he did before, he put away. Some of it he's still doing. He's a work in progress. But as long as I'm still here working with this organization, I'm still going to continue to work with him. I believe he has a lot of potential. And the only way we're going to get that potential out of him is that he continue to have good people around him, a good support system, and I think the sky's the limit for him.
My name is Tia Bridges, and I'm an accountant with Home Depot. I started with CASA in February of 2011, and the reason that I chose CASA is because I wanted to work with kids. I wanted to make a difference in some child's life. When you initially come on to CASA, there's a training that you go through in the orientation, and that's wonderful because you need all of that experience and knowledge in order to handle your cases. Initially, when you get your case, you're going to spend a lot of time researching and finding out who the parents are and who are the very big people that are important to this case. And so once you do that, it becomes kind of a system and a routine. And so initially I thought it would be a major time commitment, but it's not. You get to spend time with the child, and you speak with the parents every month, and you spend time with your advocate, but it's not as big of a time commitment as I initially thought.
Cox. I'm a senior at LSU. I will be graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Psychology. After researching different volunteer opportunities in the community, I chose CASA because I felt that they could give me the training and support I needed to make a sustainable change in the lives of children in Baton Rouge. And as a CASA, I feel in the midst of the complex and at times chaotic system, I can keep a focus on what is best objectively for my CASA kid and ensure that he won't get lost in the system. If you're thinking about volunteering with CASA, don't doubt yourself. They will help you prepare and guide you along the journey. Just do it. These kids are waiting for you to speak up for them.